Hi guys, welcome back. So today I want to share with you guys my updated go-to makeup. It's been a while. While I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to be doing Get to Know Me, the Get to Know Me tag. Obviously the first time around I did it, I really didn't answer them much questions. So let's get to it. So let's start with the first question of the Get to Know Me tag. I actually have my laptop right here and I'm going to be answering the questions while I'm doing my makeup. The first one, what is your middle name? I don't have a middle name. My name is Lysmarie Rivera and I don't have a middle name. What's my favorite color? Now, that is really hard because I really don't have a favorite color. Oh, we're silver. I don't know. That's really hard actually. Like, I haven't thought of my favorite color like in a long time. Having to pick one, say the color mauve, like the purpley mauve, that's my favorite color. And the other one is, who is my best friend? Well, I have a couple of best friends that I love with all my heart. And if you're watching me, know that I love you. The first one, like the first friend I ever had in my life, it has to be Amanda. If you're watching this, I'm talking about you, girl. It was actually when I was 9 years old that I went to live in Orlando. So yeah, I remember as if it was yesterday. We were in the school bus and I remember I didn't know how to talk English at all. And for some reason, she knew. I mean, I thought I was talking English, but I wasn't really talking English. I was just saying, blabbling practically. And for some reason, I thought she understood me. And it was so weird because I think she was talking to me in English and I was just babbling thinking I was speaking English when I didn't know English. It's a friggin' mess. But somehow we clicked, and to my surprise, she lived in front of my grandma's house. So that was crazy because we were so tight and we used to talk so much. And we used to hang out, watch Lizzie McGuire, Jesse McCartney. It's crazy. Because I'm going to begin because this is not going to end. So I'm going to go with my L'Oreal Moisturizer. I've been using this like a non-stop. I know a lot of people don't even talk about it. I like it. It's a good price for the amount you get. And it's really moisturizing. Obviously, I don't apply that much. And yeah. So after that, I always like going, because I'm here in Hawaii, so my face is kind of combination now. Before in California it used to be dry, but now it's like kind of combination skin. So in my T-zone, I'm getting really oily, and somehow this Wet n Wild primer works so good with that for some odd reason. I like applying it right here because I also have some huge pores going on. Like, I don't know what happened. The other question is, how tall am I? I am actually 5'6", so I'm like really tall for being a girl. I mean, I'm almost in 5'7", so yep, I'm pretty big. My dad was, I think he was 6'4", and everybody, like in my father's side, everybody's really tall. Now I'm going to be working with my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using my Brow Stylist Definer. I'm not sure if this was part of my go-to makeup. I don't even know. I think it was the Anastasia one or the Goof Proof one, but this is what I'm actually using now, like non-stop. Every time I run out, this is what I buy. So yeah, I'm going to be working with my eyebrows now. And for the other question is if I'm a cat or dog lover, I'll have to say a dog lover. So like always, I always like combing them and just doing a line in the bottom and a line above. Alright, so for the next question before applying some concealer under my eyebrows is, what countries have I visited before? I've gone to, obviously I used to live in Florida. I've I've been to Baltimore, Connecticut. I've been to obviously Puerto Rico, that's where I used to live. I went to California, and now I'm living here in Hawaii. And I actually completed my bachelor's degree in psychology in Grand Canyon University. I'm so excited about that. So I do have a degree, and that's so awesome. To carve these eyebrows, I'm going to actually be taking this foundation right here, and I'm going to be applying it with just a little brush. For my go-to makeup, I really don't like to apply concealer or anything like that. I just like to just use the same foundation. It's easier, and I don't need that much products. Plus, it looks more natural because that's what I'm like really aiming for, like a type of natural look. What's my favorite perfume? And I'll have to say it's Viva La Juicy. That's like my favorite ever, especially like the original formula. I forgot the name. It's the one with the pink bow. I think this is the original one. I'm crazy about that perfume. Like, I know it's a little bit pricey, but hello, you know. The other question, between tea or coffee? To be honest, I've never been a fan of both. But just recently, like say a couple of months ago, I started getting into coffee, and I love it. So between tea or coffee right now, I'll have to go with coffee. Yeah. For my eyelids, I'm also going to be applying some of that foundation. Just like prime them, but really it's just to get them to look the same skin tone. But as you can see, they're like, there's pigmentation there that I don't like. So for the other question, how did I name my daughter? Her name is Jonalis. It's actually a mix between my name and my husband's. His name is Jonathan, so Jonah, and my name is Lysmarie, so Lysmarie Jonalis. So back in Puerto Rico, that's something we do a lot. We like to mix names and come up with just unique names nobody else has. And I'm going to be using this Blush Nudes by Maybelline. I've been using this month non-stop. It's actually, I know last time I talked about it, it's not as pigmented, but I don't know, I think for the price it's not bad, especially if you build it up. I mean, I don't really mind stuff like this when they're not as pigmented, because obviously it's just 10 bucks. And I think I'm going to be taking like this right here. Like I said, it's not as pigmented, so I'm not worried. I'm just going to take a little bit just to apply it in my crease. Because obviously I don't want it to be that dark, because like I said, I'm just going for something more natural. The other question is if I played any sports, if I'm good at any sports. The fact is, I've always sucked at sports. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this like a bone white shade, and I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. Another question, what are my favorite YouTubers? Has to be Juicy Jazz. If you don't follow her, you should. I love her makeup skills, and I also love the content, and I also like Laura Lee, Naked Tutorials, Chloe Morello, Kim Tai. Let's see, those are like my top. Casey Holmes. Oh, and Shay. I love her. Like, she's one of the honest YouTubers I've seen. That's with this foundation. The Dream Cushion in Warm Nude by Maybelline. Alright, so now to set the under eye, I'm actually not using any concealer on my go-to makeup. I'm just going to this NYX palette, and I use this yellow shade and kind of Alright, so for the other question, my favorite memory of my childhood. It has to be when I used to go to Florida to visit my family. This was when I was already in Puerto Rico. I went to live in Puerto Rico when I was 9, and then I used to go every summer for Orlando to visit my grandma and my family. My best memories were when I used to visit my family, my cousins, and we used to have so much fun. I used to play around. I used to be with my uncle. I think those were the best memories ever, where we were just played. We played video games. We played around the house. We were in the pool. I think those are my best memories with my cousins. If I speak different languages, and the answer is yes, I speak Spanish. I'm Latina from Puerto Rico, but ya tú sabes que lo que yo hablo español, and English also. Alright, so now for contouring, I do like to bronze my face, even if it's a little bit for my go-to makeup, because everything looks really flat right now. So I like to take like the most natural shades in the palette, and I take these two shades right here. If I have to describe my fashion sense, what would it be? To be honest, I love Converse and the type of kind of edgy type of look. I also like to dress up and look really feminine when I have to. But definitely my go-to is like some leggings, some Converse, like edgy clothes, and now I'm into like the whole lace type of shirts. By the way, I have one right now, look. I'm going to be using my go-to blush, and this is Luminoso by Milani. I say you want to place that blush right on top of your contour, so it kind of looks blended. What is my favorite TV show? The Bachelor. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. I love The Bachelor. I love Blind Spot. I love Once Upon a Time, Vampire Diaries, the originals. I love Revenge. I love The Scandal. I mean, oh my god, I have a lot of favorites. I can't pick one. So I'm going to take this highlight right here. I'm going to take this highlight right there with my Morphe M501. This one right here is my favorite. You can see it's absolutely stunning. Look at that. Love it. I know that it's kind of like all over the top for go-to makeup, but who cares? Who cares? Other question is, what are my bad habits? Eating my nails. That's the biggest bad habit I have. Eating my nails, being really anxious. I'm like so anxious. I want things when I want them. And I mean, I'm just really anxious. I have, to be honest, I've had and still do at times struggle with anxiety. Especially dealing with thoughts and, you know, trying to get them out of your head. What are good qualities I have? I'm really organized. I'm determined. I am creative. I am disciplined. I am positive most of the time. So now for mascara, I'm going to be using my other go-to mascara. I know it's, oh my god, I love it so much. Alright, so now for lips. I've been obsessed with this Rimmelondon lipstick in shade 08. It's so much. It's absolutely stunning. It matches with anything. So this does conclude my updated go-to makeup and get to know me part 2 questions. This is all for today, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.